Welcome back. Very good of you to be here today. I did want to point out that this channel has had a milestone. Just yesterday, we reached 50 subscribers. Well, okay, maybe it's more like a yard stone than a milestone, but still, I'm very happy that there are 50 people who decided that they wanted to follow along with the crazy things that I do and found them interesting enough to subscribe. So, thinking about how we're going to mark that, I've thought back, of course, to the original Macs that I owned. First was the Imac G5. I'm in the midst of doing a series on that. One more video to come on that. My Powerbook G4, which was my mobile workhorse for a number of years there. I got one of those, and we had a series on that. In fact, it's sitting on top of that little refrigerator right back there. Well, there was one other. I had an old Windows computer that was sitting up actually in our dining room in the corner. Just so there'd be a computer upstairs, since my iMac was set up down in the basement in my practice studio. So I had an old Windows computer set up, and I'd just gotten to the point where Windows was not worth the hassle. The constant running of scans and downloading, it's just a real mess. So, anyhow, I got a Mac Mini. And it was, of course, PowerPC Mac Mini. And it was perfect because I already had monitor, keyboard, mouse all set up there. Figured, okay, time to go. We're going to get a Mac. So I found one on eBay, very, very cheap. It's got, you can see that there, a sticker on it. It says property of WNYILP, whatever the heck that is, 00321, and then something in pen there. Well, it came. And when I took it out of the case, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear that. That's not exactly a good sign. It also came without a power brick. But a couple of years ago, I had, kind of without meaning to, bought this. A 2009 Mac Mini. And, I was actually looking to buy a 2010 Mac Mini. I ended up getting this. I didn't have the heart to say, no, it's not what I wanted, and send it back. So, I got it, and I plugged it in. It didn't power up. So, okay, great. I've got a 2009 Mac Mini that doesn't work. Isn't that wonderful? Well, I went back and looked at it, and I see what the problem was. The power brick that came with it was an 85-watt power brick. It's the power brick for the G4s. Of course it wouldn't boot up, an Intel. The Intels needed 110 watt. So, I've got this. I also, just for the heck of it, found a pretty inexpensive 110 watt power brick for it on eBay. I don't hold up a lot of hope, but we can at least see maybe the thing is going to power on. Can't hurt to try. So join me as we explore this. Okay, so we're all connected. Let's see what happens. The light went on and it chimed. How about that? Hey, I'll be darned. Okay, so it's working. Huh. I'll be darned. Yeah, it is working. Okay. Now, either we have a hard drive with no operating system, which might be, or, well, these things are a pain to open up. So I have a secret weapon here. This is an old G Technologies Firewire drive. I'm going to try booting it up from that. Okay. So it's shut down. Plugged in the drive. Yeah, I looked up that. Okay, well, it's booting into an OS. I looked up that those initials on the sticker. It's evidently this belonged to some kind of graduated assisted living project in northern New York, Buffalo area. So this must have been. Who knows what they did exactly with this computer? Okay, so it's booted into Tiger. PRAM battery's dead. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, 1.25 gigahertz PowerPC G4. I think that was the entry level, but it's a pretty decently spec'd machine. 1 gigabyte of RAM, and I believe, I'll have to look it up, but I believe that's all it took. So it's fully upgraded. All right, let's have a look here. Okay, yeah, they called them all Power Macs, didn't they? Power Mac 10, 1. Okay, on the ATA, and I'm pretty sure these were IDE connected drives. All it's showing is the optical drive, which reads DVDs, writes CDs. Okay. It just looks serial ATA. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Which indicates, okay, there could be one of two things. There could be a hard drive in there that's just not connected, or maybe they opened it up. I kind of hope they did open it up and took the hard drive out as opposed to just wiping it clean. But it might be, listening to it rattle around when you turn it, you wonder if there's a drive in there that's just not making its connections well enough. I mean, either way, I'd probably want to open it up, and well, I'm going to have to open it up, obviously. I'd like to see if there is a drive in there, and if it appears to be connected, there may be something else wrong. And I probably should put an SSD in there anyway, just to see. Well, okay, we've done this. I think, just out of curiosity, let's boot up that Intel Mac Mini and see what we've got there. Stay tuned. Okay, and I have connected the Intel Mac Mini. I remembered to switch the power bricks. You know, it probably would have been good if Apple had made them look just a little bit more distinctive, because boy, it really would be easy to mix the two up. I know that if you plug the 85 watt into an Intel, it simply does nothing. And hopefully no harm was done when I tried that. I don't know what would happen if you tried using 110 watt on the G4 Mac Mini, and I hope that I'm not ever going to find that out by mistake. All right, well, let's boot this guy up. Okay, it chimes too. And we've got OS 10. Well, it has to be OS 10 of some kind, because, I mean, is this supposed to be a 2009? I would expect Snow Leopard? Maybe Leopard. Oh, it's Tiger. Okay, and dead PRAM battery. Thank you for choosing and evaluating Myra. Myra is available from... no, we'll deal with that another time. Myra is available from twistedmelon.com for immediate and secure online purchase. I have absolutely no idea what Myra is supposed to be. Okay, we'll hide that. Man, what is with these big icons? Yeah, there's another machine that I was looking at recently. There've been so many, I've kind of... Oh, you know, it was the Imac G5. Yeah, it had these big, huge icons in there. Safari alias. Well, you got Safari right down here in the dock. Firefox alias. Yeah, well, what the heck is the dock for, guy? Or whoever. Thundercats AVI. Huh. Okay. Alright, 1.5 gigahertz. Intel Core Solo. Alrighty then. This is no 2009 Core Solo. You know what this has to be, I think, is the very first Intel Mac Mini. Has to be, yeah, because they did come out Core Solos. This got replaced pretty quickly with Core Duos, and both of those, I believe, are 32-bit processors. And then, quite quickly after that, I think, as far as 2007, certainly 2008, they had Core 2 Duos. Oh, man. 512 megabytes. Yeah, Mac Mini 1,1. Yeah, this is the original Intel Mac Mini, for heaven's sake. Which, yeah, had to be 2006. And that, yeah, 2006, I'm a little surprised that... No, yeah, okay, yeah, it would have had Tiger. It would have had Tiger, because Leopard came out in 2007, didn't it? A lot more recent than we give it credit for. Yeah, all this stuff happens so fast. Okay, memory. Okay, so 256 meg DIMMs. I'm sure this can do at least 2 gig, maybe a little more. That's entirely possible. I'll have to check that one out. Graphics and displays. Intel. Okay, so yeah, this is integrated graphics. 64 megs of shared system memory. Okay. Core image is good. Import Extreme is supported. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Oh, okay. So, these is a 60 gig hard drive. I'm wondering if these are SATA 1 or SATA 2. I've got some studying to do because, I mean, this is not the machine that I thought I bought, even though I didn't really intend to buy it. Yeah, so the serial bus is the. Oh, man. How about that? Okay, there is an airport card. Yeah, well, yeah, there had to be, didn't it? Because it popped up with a warning about preferred networks and everything. All right. Oh, I hate this. Oh, another one of these guys who doesn't have system preferences, because that was true in the Imac G5 too. Okay. So we'll get the system preferences. Accounts. HD, short name James Howlett. The admin account, that's the only account. Look at displays. Okay, let's take it 1900 by 1080. Just take a little more. So those icons are still big, but okay. And absolutely minimal dock. I mean, interesting. Take a look at what kind of apps are on here. Sherlock. This is Tiger, right? Huh. Son of a gun. Okay, yeah, address book, Apple script, automator, Big Bang board games. Oh, yeah. Comic Life. Huh. iDVD is on here. iMovie HD. So yeah, they've got the iTunes, got the iLife suite on here. iWork 06. All right. Sherlock. Man, gosh, maybe Sherlock did still exist in Tiger. I'm not even sure anymore, to tell you the truth. Okay. Jomic? Microsoft Silverlight. I remember Silverlight. No, that was Microsoft's competitor for Flash back in the day. And there were things I looked at that required. So in fact, I think the Major League Baseball site, as they started to stream games, or maybe it wasn't even streaming games. Maybe it was just highlights and things. But it required Silverlight in order to be able to play. Oh, what the heck is this? Let's open it up and see. Joe Mic. Joe Mic? Some sort of sound app? It's microphone? 0.9 point. Huh. Open Comic. Open Comic. I guess you're supposed to browse for a file. A comic, there must be some sort of all comic files. Okay, there's nothing on the desktop, nothing in documents. Library, okay, they're all folders, so movies, no movies, music, pictures, chat icons. Huh. Images. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what this is. So we'll quit it and see. uTorrent. VLC media player. Yeah, so there's not. You know, it had iWork and iLife on there. Yahoo Messenger. Nothing in the documents folder, just as well. We've seen applications, movies. No movies. Any music? The iPhoto library. Yeah, don't actually appear to be any pictures in there, which is, again, just as well. All right. Oh, this is weird. All right. I don't know what I want to do with this machine, tell you the truth. It's almost not worth upgrading. I mean, it would go to Leopard clear. It probably would have to go to Snow Leopard. Maybe Lion. Lion might support 32-bit processors, or maybe not. After that, from Mountain Lion on, this thing is dead in the water. I mean, it seems to me you can upgrade the processors on these things and put Core 2 Duos in them, which would change the ball game a bit for them. They will take more RAM. I mean, they're kind of a pain to open up, but opening up is exactly the same as the G4s. I've got to do that anyway. I don't know. I'm thinking more than probably the smart thing is going to be wipe the drive clean, install an OS, maybe Snow Leopard. I've never installed Snow Leopard. I tried to put on a Snow Leopard alpha or beta build for PowerPC, but it just kernel panicked. I couldn't get it to boot. I may go back to that, but yeah, maybe put Snow Leopard on just for old time's sake and see what happens. And I don't know, I'll have to think about it and explore possible upgrades and what this might be able to do. Ted, right now I am more into the PowerPC machines, but hey, it does work when you have the right brick. And I guess in defense of the eBay seller, for somebody who had a lot of these, you got to look at the fine print on the side of the brick to tell whether it's an 85 watt or a 110 watt. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna devote my immediate efforts to the G4 and make some sense out of that, because I mean that's a legacy machine for me. And then just see where it goes from there. Maybe sometime. It's going to be a while before I am able to get around to upgrading that G4 Mac Mini, but I will. And this one, well, we'll just have to see, but it'll be down the road a bit. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at the early versions of the Mac Mini, the pretty much direct successors to the ill-fated G4, ill-fated but beautiful G4 Cube. So, in any event, thank you to all 50 subscribers, and I hope you stick around, and I don't find 5 have left. But yeah, thank you very much. It makes me feel good that people do have some interest in things I'm doing. So until next time then, be good to other people, be good to yourselves, and take very good and careful care. And we'll be seeing you very, very soon, I'm sure.